Alright. Let's start the stream! Hello, hello.
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
Yep, a bit early start, but since I got the game really fast, I was actually just queuing up randomly in solo queue because the queue times are usually quite long. And then I got the game, I was like, yeah, I might as well just start the stream a bit earlier. It's 2 to 3 minutes, it's not a big deal, I guess. Hey guys, how you doing? Right. So we most likely got a blank pick here. Even though Fiora and Camille are banned, Aatrox is picked, and perhaps it's an Aatrox tops in this case. To which we will answer. Wait. Gnar. Hello. Hey guys. Gnar. How many wins till rank 1? Quite a few, I guess. Hello. Hey guys. It's English stream today. How you doing? Gnar. I love this emoji. We'll surprise them with our precision, I guess. Last time it didn't go so well, but we were up against the Jace. And yeah, Gnar versus Jace is not the most pleasant matchups out there. So I'm just hoping against Aatrox it will go a bit better. Should probably just take these runes. Looks good. I will play with Gentleman. I wanted to roll forward to see the game, but realized that this is not a VOD but live. Yes. It is live. For some reason I'm not getting my chat on my broadcasting program, which I usually do. Interesting. Well, I anyways have the chat here, but I'm not used to that. I usually watch it on my other screen. But I'll try to get used to it. Thank you, Eshksam. Okay. Up. Yes, I do have 2 monitors. This is my playing monitor in front of me, and when I turn a bit towards this direction, then it's my chat. That's you guys are put there in full screen as well, so it's very likely that I will see the messages when I look there. I guess Doran's Blade is the better start. This matchup is a lot about stepping out of his queues. It's basically mobility is key, so I will just look to rush. Probably Ninja Tabi. Yeah, probably Ninja Tabi is the best. The Mercury threats? I will still consider what's the best option. Probably depends a lot on how fat the enemy members are getting and stuff like that as well. Yes, I've always tried the other lanes. I actually tried every single lane apart from top lane until I decided that I want to be a top laner. So I have been an ADC main, a mid lane main, a jungle main, and support was always a secondary role that I was playing. So I have tried out all the lanes before deciding on top, but I think top lane is the most fitting for me. I should one trick Poppy jungle. Please come back to the ADC, we need more handsome player. I'm planning to. Gonna give a leash for him. I'm not sure if the Aatrox is cheesing. I would assume that he's leashing as well, since this lane on top lane is kind of irrelevant for the match here. I think mid lane is quite explosive, but bot lane is the main focus for both teams. So top lane is just mainly a farming fest. Yeah, he leashed as well. Okay, nice. I'm considering taking E a second, but maybe W is the best after all. The little juke. You just gotta dodge the outer edges of the Aatrox Qs.
First blood. An ally has been slain.
Okay, nice. We got them in the end. I mean, they got a double kill as well, but it's not that bad. If he uses his E to start the first Q on me, that's always a good trade. Yeah, like this is always a good trade for me. Cannot really go bad if he uses his first Q with his E. Blood Lulu approaching. Yeah, can be. Can be. Okay. Would be weird though for him to roam all the way to top. Okay. Lulu is bot lane. Aatrox is too strong now? I'm not sure. I think he's strong, but I wouldn't call him too strong. Okay. I actually have a fairly decent lead on him right now. Okay. Ten CS lead. But it's really hard to chunk him out indeed.
My blade is at your
Thanks for the
service.
sub, ex Christophorox. Welcome. Okay, so they say that Diana is probably top lane. Okay, I'll have to be a bit more careful then. I'll ward out probably. Okay. Should keep me safe for long enough. Cause I should go to base as well soon. I have a lot of gold. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. The bot lane is really bloody there though. I should probably just stay till level 6 now because we are both kind of low HP. This looks good for me overall.
An ally has been
Maybe I have some
slain.
kill threat on him with my ult. Although he has a lot of life still, I'm not sure if this actually works.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, we're just gonna trade ults, it's okay. Or are we? This doesn't look like only trading ults here anymore. Okay, never mind. He deals more damage than I thought. Okay. It's not too bad, I guess, if he loses some minions. And I can spare my TP. That was closer than I thought it would be. Guess I overestimated my tankiness Mega Gnar. But it actually turned out really well. I will get a TP advantage on him. Because he cannot push this wave fast enough, and the next wave will stop the wave around here. I'll probably lose the melees, but the ranged ones will get stuck. Oh, I'll actually get all the melees as well. Nice.
An ally has been slain.
He should TP back here. And I got the mobility, which is quite key in the matchup.
An enemy
Go
has
Executioner.
been slain.
Don't think I need. He's not TPing, that means he just lost a lot of minions. But he keeps the TP even, that's fine as well. I'm not entirely sure what build I should go for. Probably Sunderer is the best. Will I play Shen today? Yes, most likely I will. Wanna pick some Shens. Wanna Shen some health. There was a Shen OTP called Shending Health. I really like that name. Shending Health.
Enemy killing spree.
It's quite a good name for an OTP, I think.
Enemy double kill. Shut down.
Okay. Got his ult out, that's quite important. Yeah, I'm just throwing my boulders. Maybe they hit, maybe they don't.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, bot lane. Oh, Kassadin behind me. I'm out of here. But not before I take him, I guess. Not before I take them, I guess. Okay. Lol. That was very suicidal from them. Okay. I guess that just happened. Ah, I don't mind getting a TP advantage and 2 kills for nothing. That's always good. That was quite interesting indeed. I don't think the Kassadin expected that my ult will still grab him. But that was just the moment I was waiting for. Oh. Team, be careful, there's an Aatrox coming. I don't think the Aatrox used flash. I think he just died without it. He tried to finish me, but that didn't work anymore. Now that I have the top lane dominance down, because I am 2-0, he can't really win the trades anymore. I will look to make some TP plays on the bot lane. But I need my Mega Gnar for that. I'm OP even though there is no OP in Gnar name.
Enemy rampage.
Ah, there's no TP opportunity there. I mean, they are just dying before I can even help. It's just straight up overextend. It's straight up overextend.
Your turret has been
No,
destroyed.
I'll jump. I'll jump. Honestly, we could kill the Aatrox here quite easily. I think we should, because they made so many plays on the bot side already. He will probably wait out my Mega Gnar actually. I would suggest dropping down the Herald here, but doesn't look like he will. Yeah, their bot lane should be coming top. Yeah. Okay, time to recall, get my Sunderer. I'm fat, but I don't think I can manage their bot lane. There's a 5-0 Lulu there. A 5-1 Lulu, sorry. These kinds of plays in Challenger are interesting. I think you guys are overestimating Challenger a bit. There's many mistakes here as well. Hey, I'm not Mega Gnar, this doesn't work. Ooh, the shield is actually really huge. Maybe I should harass out the Lulu. Yeah, it's going well so far. But I bet that Diana is around us as well. Yeah, you need to put a ward there. Don't have wards. Okay. Not so good, I guess. Okay, they inted so hard. Oh my god. Can't believe they actually tried to dive us. That's solo cute, that's solo cute. It's a bit sad that we didn't get the shutdown on the Lulu, but I think we'll take it anyways. Can I take the tower here? Or is it a bit greedy? I think I can. Okay, got it. Pop. Catch that boomerang. Ah, was too much. Was too much. Wonder if I should run back to top lane now, or just stick around a bit for mid lane plays. Probably should run back. Although Drake is spawning as well. Oh, I can threaten the Kassadin first. I have red buff as well. He has to run here. Oh, just one auto is enough. Okay. But we used the Rumble ult for this. I kinda feel like giving up the Drake here. And I will not have Mega Gnar either. Oops. Wow. Nice jukes. Okay. Oh, there is the next one. There is the next one, guys! He's coming as well. What the hell is this game? They are just trying to kill me. Maniacs. They are maniacs. Oh, I will stay. I will stay and kill the Kassadin again. I think I can do it. I'm quite low HP, but close to Mega Gnar. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Okay. 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 He thought that he can kill me for some reason. But I have Divine Thunderer. Yeah. Nice 3000 gold accumulated. Not bad. So what shall we build? There's a lot of options. I should probably get some MR actually. I will just do Force of Nature. Get super tanky for the Diana and Kassadin. Because I kinda feel like the Aphelios is a lesser problem for now. Maybe he will be a bit stronger later, but I will go for Undoing's next item anyways, and then I will be tanky enough for the Aphelios too. I mean, right now we should just fight them. Like, fight them really hard because we have such a big lead on me. But if I have Mega Gnar, there is absolutely no way we are losing a fight. I will kill him again. He's really overextended here. Oops. Never mind, I will not kill him. He's too mobile. Are we get him? Is my ult whiffed a bit? He's ult whiffed as well. This might be a bit too much.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, whiffing the ults around.
Godlike.
Lol. For Kassadin. 0-5. I should probably hit the tower here, maybe I can even take it.
Enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
1000 damage with Demolish, not bad. I'm basically using abilities, so I reset my Thunderer. Can keep using the Thunderer. Okay, that's another 700 gold in the bank. Not bad,
Team has
not
destroyed
bad at
a
all.
turret.
Let's take this one too.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Imagine surviving that long fight just to go back and die alone. Yeah, poor Kassadin. He made the escape of his life. Then he went into his demise after all, anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's English stream. I guess whenever I play English stream, it's going much better than the Hungarian. I don't know why. It's lucky, I guess. Or I'm just too used to speaking English in gaming context. Since I've always communicated English in my teams, it's probably a bit easier for me to keep track of the game at the same time. Oh, can I catch the Diana here? Or is this one too greedy though? No, it's not. It is too greedy. It is too greedy, never mind. I thought I had more damage. I should have built full damage. This is my tanky build is kicking off as a negative thing. But the team is outplaying them quite hard here. Greed zone. We gotta make greed zone emoji, I guess. You guys love to spam that. How do you feel Gnar in this meta? Playable or pickable or something? Yeah, definitely playable. I think Gnar can be quite strong still, even though Stridebreaker got nerfed, but other item paths are still completely viable on him, so he's still very strong. But the matchups are a bit different now. Like, I wouldn't blind pick Gnar because of all the Camille's and stuff like that. You get outscared really hard in the 1v1. but most of the times it can be good against many. For example, Aatrox is a matchup you can play for sure. It should not be winnable for either, I think. It's kind of evened out. But it's mostly thanks to the Kassadin running under the tower that snowballed me a bit. So that should normally not happen. I wonder if this is good. I mean, we have Herald, but I think it's a bait. Herald is baiting us here. Can't really keep it, can we? I mean, it got one hit into the tower, that's already good. So we should play around my Mega Gnar in this case. It's very important that I get Mega Gnar. Then we win the fight for sure. 'Cause I'm doing the tanky build, so... Are we just letting them come behind us? I'm not sure that's good. Oh, there's a 0 HP Kassadin. 1 HP Kassadin. I will not chase him, he's probably out. It's a very long chase if we go after him. So I will just use the time to reset and come out with tempo advantage.
Godlike.
I guess the team will get him. Why don't I buy anti-heal? I mean, I could buy anti-heal, it's definitely good here, but I also feel like the healing will not really help them that much out. I'm not sure. I should probably buy it after all. Okay, trading flash with Aphelios is never bad. What did we find here? It's the Kassadin, the 0-8 Kassadin. Nice. English stream, 0-8 Kassadin. We can probably take 2 inhibs here. Two inhibs taken. It's time to recall. Go base. But not before we take their jungle. So buying anti-heal would actually be good here. I'll stay a tiny bit more, so I get anti-heal as well. Yeah. Maybe I will look to TP back here. I'm contesting a blue buff like this, that looks very interesting. Oh my god, I couldn't decide what I want to buy as anti-heal. That was very... that was very bad. I was like, I want Executioners, no I want Bramblewest. No, Executioners, Bramblewest. They're both good, so I couldn't decide on which one to take. I ended up taking none. Reapers. Oh, the Kassadin is taking our waves in the back lines. Nice, not bad. Good start of the stream. Definitely a good start. I should honor the... I mean, the Varus was quite tilt proof, I think, but the Vladimir just played really good, so I will honor him. Oh, I was the most honorable. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, nice team. Right, how much LP do we have actually? 855, that's really good. We're climbing. We are climbing up. So the goal should be to reach maybe top 10 challenger would be nice. That's 1200 elo. I'm 400 elo away. That's a lot though, but it's reachable. It's gonna be reachable. Do I like the famous German beers? Do I drink it frequently? Of course. I even have a beer tap next to me, guys. Can you hear that? Tapping the beer. Some nice German beer here. Do I have a driving license? I do. I have a car as well. A Seat Ibiza from like 2009 or 2010, something like that. It's a bit older one, but it's nice. It gives a lot of extra mobility to have a car. Although the public transport is quite advanced in Germany as well, so you can get to most places with the public transport, but sometimes you have to wait too long, and it's not so nice then. Ten years old is not old. Yeah, I can imagine some really super old from the 90s cars or something like that. That would not be something for me, I guess. I would get stuck at every traffic light. I'm still a noob, so I mean, I'm getting better at driving, but I'm still not like I would call myself some great driver or something. How can I drink that amount of water and not go to the toilet during the whole stream? I'm keeping it in. And sometimes I go as well. There was once when I went, I think out of the 15 streams that I did during the last month, I went to the toilet once during stream. Actually, that's very commendable indeed. And to honor this performance, I might go to the toilet today as well. We'll see. I'm drinking a lot, so it might happen that I will need to go. Oh, such a high elo game.
Unsatisfied.
Haven't seen Royce on DOS and Woolite for a long time. The camera is not synced with the sound. Is it for everyone like that or only for one person? It's good? Okay. You left once and left it unmuted while you know. Yeah, I know. The good old Schalke times where I was running around with a with a headset that didn't require any cable, and it was unmuted once. But you guys know why it got unmuted? Because I went out of range of the box, so the headset turned off, and then I went back into the range, and it turned on again, and then it automatically unmutes itself. That's why it got unmuted. It was originally muted, but that's how it happened. Happened once, won't happen again. It was so satisfying, was it? What was satisfying about it? Hey, Sujio. It's the new Tandem command. 'Cause Tandem told me he wants to aim for Challenger, so we are rooting for him. Go Tandem. You can do it. The interview with Foreign was great, thank you. I should put it out to Facebook as well. I will do it later, or I will probably do it tomorrow actually. I'll put both parts out on Facebook, and those that are interested can watch as well. Where's the Challenger jacket? Oh, I forgot about that. It's lying in some wardrobe somewhere. I'm not gonna open this wardrobe because I probably wouldn't even find it. It's so full of clothes, and they are not mine, so I'm not gonna do that, but I will try to remember that for the next time.
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
The Torin interview was awesome. It was a bit weird actually to have this interview because when we were taking the interview itself, I couldn't see him at all. It was basically, it felt a bit like I'm talking to myself, and it was a bit off. And then looking back at the video
My
now,
blade is at your service.
it's a bit funny because you can see his reactions as well to what I was saying. I haven't seen his reactions either, so it was a bit odd to do it like that, but I guess it was okay. Thank you very much for the sub, Sugio. The resub for 10 months, in fact. It's a great amount. Good luck on the climb today, thank you. That's so weird to have a long interview like that. Yeah, it was actually 2 hours long, almost 2 hours long. I'm not sure if it was actually 2 hours long, but it was almost 2 hours long. You can imagine how tired I was at the end of it as well. It's just thinking and talking so much for 2 hours. That's very draining, let's put it that way. Okay, I'm gonna be up against Renekton by the looks of it. We have Syndra jungle, which is, it will go to bot lane most likely or mid lane. It's okay. But let's see. Did I knew if it was going to be that long? I mean, I think the length of the interview largely depended on how elaborate my answers would have been. And I think I was elaborating on most of the questions quite well. Because I looked at another interview with Cabochard, for example. It was only 1 hour long. And I think Cabochard was just saying much less than I was. And then the interview itself gets shorter, of course, as well. How much do you prepare to the interview? Absolutely nothing. I don't even know what questions are coming. It was all... He said he wants to do the interview about my career, and basically that was all the information I got, so... All the questions were a surprise as well.
My blade is at your service.
Thank you very much for the subscribe, Fatractor. Yeah, it's probably Fatractor, which is a Hungarian word. Although I'm not so sure, it could be an English one too. Okay, so it's Renekton with Olaf jungle. Okay, I need to decide fast. This looks like a very good GP game at first glance. Other than that, do we need more APs to question? We kinda do, but I like GP. I like GP because of the immobility of Orianna as well. GP is always good against immobile targets. But I think against the Renekton, I should just chill on the lane. I don't think I have too much kill threat on him, unless he misplays. I mean, it largely depends on the level 1 trade, how good of a trade I can get, and I think I should... Should I start Doran's Blade? Nah, I will go with Corrupting Potion. It's probably better in the end. Oh, thanks for adding the interview command, that's very nice indeed. Isn't it what I do while streaming, or do you not think? No, I don't think too much while streaming. Basically what I'm speaking around here while streaming, it comes very naturally, like I don't really need to pay too much attention to it. I'm just doing my stuff and commentating on it. That's, for me, is kind of what I've always been doing when I was streaming, so I'm kind of used to that. But interview is a bit different because your answers have to be somewhat impactful and accurate. I mean, when I usually hesitate in interviews is when they ask something about the past and I actually don't remember the thing itself. So I'm like there. So how do I get out of this question without looking like I actually don't remember this? Yeah, let's just start a bit with what he asked and then transition to another topic fast. Something like that. Anyways, I think an interview should not be too rigid. I think it's very important for interviews to be open towards the player because it's actually the player that you want to hear the answers from. So I think it's really fine when they deviate a bit away from the question itself and just go for their own answers a bit more. It's also something the ADC loved to encourage the players to do, is basically just talk about whatever you want. You can take the question as a basic, you can talk about 20% of the question and 80% of something else, it doesn't matter as long as you say something. Oh.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Just tell them I don't know what happened when I was there. Oh, who is coming to me? Yeah, let's check my bush. You Renekton. Did he start with Q? I wasn't looking. I think he started with Q. Torin is a great interviewer, at least from a viewer perspective. I think he's really good as well because his questions are a bit unusual compared to other interviewers. He has different interests and he elaborates a lot on the questions, maybe sometimes a bit too much. Like at the introduction, I think he was speaking for like 3 to 4 minutes straight. I was getting a bit lost, but I could pick up on the questions still, so it was okay, but sometimes it's not that easy to follow. Okay, I'm gonna face check him. Yep, that's good. That's a decent trade. And now we just keep queuing him. And chunking him down without eating his Q between the minions, it's the important part here. Now I can run at him with my passive and completely chase him down. Yep. And ward in his face. Just for some dominance. Show him dominance. Okay, I run at him again. One more Q. Out of the lane. Bye bye. Oh, he's staying. The little madman.
Do I look like a patient?
Am I playing over aggressive here? Not at all. Not yet. I mean, the jungler couldn't have been coming yet, but now I think the enemy top laner will TP back. Yeah.
First blood.
I harassed him out quite well from the lane. Man, this is actually insane. He TP'd back and he's still demolished. I actually feel a bit sorry for him here, but this is getting risky now. Okay. No TP, it's over. It's completely over on top lane. Like, it couldn't be more over than this. He has used TP already, been harassed out of the lane 2 times and killed by a jungle gank. This is a nightmare for top laners, what happens here. Because this GP will now go back to base and come back with a Shen and keep freezing around here. Oh, Xin Zhao is so broken. Xin Zhao is so broken. I love having Xin Zhaos on my team. I think this champ is still not balanced even though they nerfed him fairly hard. Okay. Yep. That's what I mean. This is lane over.
is a child.
I should be a bit careful of the Olaf gang though. I should probably ward out, but I'm not finding the opportunity yet for that. Oh, he dodged it with easy.
Deserves a
Oh, that was bad. I missed my
chance. Everyone pays.
I missed my auto on the minion. Okay, Olaf is bot side, if I see it correctly. Yeah.
Ally has been slain.
That means...
Never trust a build rat.
Is this... Oh, yeah, it's not warded now, it's warded.
Scum.
Oh, I think he's dead here, no? Oh, I can't reach him. With 2 Qs.
Death.
Oh, I'm almost level 6 though. I think this will be big. Can interrupt him from recall. Yeah. I'm just basically throwing my ult on him. I don't want him to recall.
The sea has no memory, but I do.
Oh, there's an Orianna behind me. Okay.
I'll take back what's mine.
Oh, so close to killing him. Ah, the shockwave reached me. It's a bit unlucky. That's a bit unlucky, I guess.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm considering getting a Ninja Tabai straight up. That's gonna help me so much against Olaf and Renekton. That was the greed zone. I mean, these plays are always kinda hard to judge. I guess in its own context it was greedy. If you play around it, then it's OP. I guess it was, in the end, since I was doing it without the team's help, greedy.
I'll take my time with them.
The other guy wouldn't pick Rena into GP? Probably not. I mean, he's not even a top lane Mei. I think he was Vladimir in the previous game. He would probably love to pick Vladimir into GP. But even that matchup is very winnable for GP. Oops. Oh, he already went out. Ah, that was not a good barrel. Wasting the barrels like this is never good. Never do that.
A reckoning approaches.
I'm dead here.
Killing spree.
Maybe he can clean up though.
Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Guess my ward was too passive, I'm not sure.
A slit throat is too painful.
That's how it goes from game over to back in the game and being totally fine. I think I will just ult bot lane here. Should I ult bot lane? No, I shouldn't. Yasuo will catch this, it's okay.
Flesh carries
If the Alistar wanted to commit, I could have maybe ulted it. Can we contest it? Oh man, they stole the Herald.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
Don't think this works.
Carve my name in their skull.
Okay, I got a big shutdown on the Olaf, so I'm quite good to go now.
Mercy sank with my ship.
Maybe I just freeze on the Renekton here, that will give me some good advantage.
More powder.
When you are in doubt, just freeze.
An enemy has been slain.
Especially effective
My
with GP.
vengeance will
Since he has so good control against melee champs. Okay. Getting his ult is really good. He's quite powerful with it. I mean, we can see that he's not top laner main. He's not playing it that well.
tides of dead will herald my return.
1 HP on the plate. That's unlucky. Unlucky, but it's better to leave 1 HP plating than to greed for it and die. Oh, it's actually 4 HP, but close enough.
One slash, ear to ear.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm not gonna chase the Orianna there, but Renekton is still here.
Always watch your back. Burn. Do I look like a
Was it the Olaf in our jungle?
Your turret has been destroyed.
No, the Olaf was bot lane. Okay, I'll take the plating now. Yeah.
full teeth for all?
No, he's not a good Renekton. Just from this trade you could tell.
Everyone pays.
Didn't really get it down.
I'll hack my way back to Bilgewater.
Should actually consider TPing in. I'm not sure if my TP is needed, but no, it's not needed. I will just recall. Was not a good TP. I thought that the enemy maybe survives a bit longer, but they just died straight up, then it's
I'll burn it
fine.
all
Let's just
down
recall and
if
go
I
back
can't
top.
have it.
I have my mythical item. What is my graphic quality? It's actually medium. I just don't really like playing with higher graphics than that. As a long-time follower of the game and yourself, I really enjoyed your latest interview with Thorin. I highly recommended it to everyone who is interested in Vizicsacsi's career. This interview was long due.
Dead men
I have to say, I always wanted to see you in Thorin's show while I was playing, but never late than ever. Yeah, thank you very much for the kind words. Oops, I missed the cannon. Was a good interview indeed. I'm quite happy that he asked me for it in the end. And as you said, it's better late than never. Are you sure you wanna take this against me? Are you entirely sure, my friend? Oh, this one hurts though. That one hurts. I'm considering what build to go in this game. It's very difficult because they have quite a few fed members. If I should finish my Aatrox or just do something like a Serpent's Fang. I think Serpent Fang is actually better because of the shields. The Orianna shields, the Tamken shields, I can reduce it all quite well. What do I think about crit Gangplank? I used to love building it, but I feel like nowadays if you go for Essence River first item, you're just way too squishy. And in general, if you do a crit build, you basically can't play the game in at most of the times because there is just so much threat that you need to watch out for.
It is a child's word.
Last time I built it, I think Sunderer is just better, straight up better. Your damage output will still be huge with Sunderer. This actually looks decent if I get there in time. I mean, I will not get there in time, but I'm coming now. Oh, this can be good now. Now it can be good. Gotcha. Oh. I mean, I will just take on her. Don't think she's strong enough to beat me.
Never trust a builder.
Trinity Force is not good anymore? No. Divine Thunder is much better than Trinity Force. Always build Thunder on GP. It's so much better.
Death screamed out.
Oh, just stay on it, just stay on it. I don't want to do anything that disrupts our team.
The sea has
Pulling it out. No, this is actually bad. I think we hard lose this. It's looking really bad. Just run out. That was extremely bad. That was extremely bad. What the hell was this whole series of events? That was the worst thing I've ever seen. We got flanked by an Orianna, which is actually a really bad play from the enemy, I think. But we somehow couldn't capitalize on this. Then we got shockwaved. And then it was over. I don't even know. This one was really bad.
slow death will
Really bad.
reward.
Draktar GP. Draktar is okay as well, but although I have never tried it, but I've seen people do it. Yeah, this game suddenly looks really bad.
Venom from the slaughter dogs.
Was not the fight we wanted to take. I think we should just not take straight up 5v5s against them because we are weaker. Don't you wanna help him? I think we could have helped him instead of pinging him. Yeah, just don't fight them. It's the best to do.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
How they try. More powder. Bones will split.
We are diving this, okay. I'll do it. I don't mind just overdoing it a tiny bit because we need to kill him. It's just very important that we kill him and we kill him fast. Maybe I can keep pushing here. Oh! No. Wow, Olaf's so OP. His damage output is crazy high. No. Yasuo. Oh no. Oh no. They outplayed him so hard. Was a good try.
Words
Let's
mean nothing.
cheer him up a bit.
Flesh
Go Yasuo, you can do it. You can do it, Yasuo.
will see.
I think he played it fairly well. It was just, yeah, he got a bit outplayed. I think his flash was off. Apart from the flash, if he kept the flash a bit longer, he could have killed the Trist. But it's very hard to play everything perfectly as a Yasuo player.
I rarely forget.
Especially when you're down to 2-6.
Forgive.
You're not even feeling that strong yourself. Oh. Oh. Mistimed my ability a bit. I'll group with the team. No flash Tristana. 13 for my ult. I think that's very important to wait for. But it looks like the Orianna is greeding a lot on top lane. So I will get behind the Tristana here. No, I can't reach him. Maybe pushing them out and then turning towards Drake is actually the way we should play this.
My vengeance will be bloody.
No, we just lose side controls meanwhile. Guess it's not so good, but just catch the Orianna at this point. She will TP out. She won't. She will not TP out.
Stings like sulfur.
He's dead. Reverse. I'll just back off. Oh. It's just free items, Tristana, that's so much damage. It's Renekton. Just one shot him. One shot the Renekton, nice. Kill the town as well. Stay on Nashor though. Olaf is gonna spawn, Tristana keeps pushing. This can be good, although I have the feeling the Olaf will steal this one. Oh. Ah, he will not steal it like this. We can win. Never mind, Olaf is complete mega broken. What the hell is this champ?
Shut down.
Wait, they got the Nashor?
An
Ah,
ally has
guys,
been
please.
slain. An ally has been slain.
Tides of dead will herald my return.
That's just quite bad overall. Oh, Olaf is coming to me. Let's run. He's level 15, he's so strong.
Turret has been destroyed.
Our Sinzao is level 12 only. Yes, I do have good damage, but that's just not enough. Oh. Thank you for the raid, Savika. Hey guys, welcome to everyone that just arrived. Yeah, I have 2k gold. It is not too bad. I'm considering what to buy right now. I think I should buy... Ooh, someone is behind me.
Hack my way back.
I think actually we should fight this. Because the Tristana was not there. It was probably our perfect fight. But I will just spend my 2k gold. So what should we buy? Should I actually buy some... What? What? How? What? How did they know that I was recalling there? I cleared the vision. Stream snipe. Guess we got shut down a lot. But this is lost.
Ally has been slain.
Defend Nexus. Defend the Nexus. Lord Dominic could actually be good, considering the health differences between all the players. I think I will just build Lord Dominic's. Or actually nothing, because the game is gonna be lost for... Oh, almost. Oh. Maybe they keep greeding. Oh, there was some Tristana bomb on me. Not bad. I'll take the farm quite fast. Okay, last fight is coming up, guys, for the Infernal Dragon. It is indeed the last fight. Can be good. Pick the windows. Oh, it's actually good to TP away exposing Gnar. Oh, I died so fast at Tristana, I couldn't even react. Oh nice, we defended the base. Oh, I should have just stayed and gotten dragon. Not like this. Not like this. What a weird game. What a weird game. Should have been such an easy win, but picking Yasuo Alistar bot lane is... I'm a bit skeptical about that.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Kind of needs Aatrox gauge to not get one shot by the Tristana. Maybe my ult will steal it. Gotta try. Oh, no, never mind. Doesn't. Was not even close, but I had to try. It's an Infernal Soul after all.
Death spit me out.
Feeling a bit weak here. No, they are just too fat, it's okay. This game was not that winnable in the end. Problem is Olaf was just too fat. It's always a problem with Olafs, if they get too fat there is nothing to do, he just ults and runs through us.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
That was not so nice of a game. Yeah, we had a really good start. Dominating the Renekton. Even after he made a comeback we were still strong on the top side, but overall as a team comp we just had not enough damage to take down the Olaf and Renekton and Tankkench. What we really needed was an AD carry here who could kill the tanks, because the Yasuo had no damage on the tanks. I don't think anyone was honorable here, sorry. There's too much flaming around. Too much flaming around. If you want you could change your profile photo, if I see it clearly it's in Schalke 04 shirt. That's a good point. It's a fair point. I gotta change a lot of profile pics, but I'm not entirely sure what I should replace them with right now. Maybe I'll just take a picture in the next days and put that up. Syndra did nothing wrong? Yeah, true. Syndra did nothing wrong. Maybe the Syndra one was honorable. No, I never dodge games. Even if I'm off-roll playing my worst role, which is jungle, I will take it. Because Usually when I'm auto-filled, it's quite likely that the enemy has someone auto-filled as well, so it's pretty fine to take it. It's not like I'm gonna int it so hard on the auto-fill that it's gonna be unplayable. I have my own pocket picks for the jungle, support and mid lane roles. For ADC, yeah, well, I can play one or two champs too. Soon you get a Teemo game. Yes, guys, you will get a Teemo game. Next stream. What can I suggest for a top laner to reach diamond? I mean, I think it's very important to stay calm and as tilt proof as you can be, because that's most of the times an issue that people encounter when they try to get to a higher elo, that they
A woman's left
force it a bit too hard and blame around too much with the teammates, and you can easily get stuck in this case, so it's very important to be a bit more tilt proof. Other than that, if you really want to climb to diamond or higher, I would recommend watching back your own games with some programs. I'm using one as well. Apart from that, watching LEC games and trying to analyze it a bit more, like not as a viewer watching it, but more from an analytical point of view of what they are doing and why. Focusing on your role, of course. That can help you improve as well, because it will definitely make sure your game knowledge is up to date, so you can play a bit better. How much LP do I have? I think around 800. It writes 855, but I'm fairly sure we lost the last game, so it just hasn't updated yet. I guess it's 830 something.
The eyes never lie.
Yeah, that was a bit of a confusion here with the Janna, but it's fine. I ended up blind picking Kennen, which should be okay here since we already picked the Janna and we have a Rek'Sai jungle, so in terms of team comp it will fit for sure. Although I prefer to be the only AP in the team, but I guess that would be too much to ask for. Do you think in-game chat is good to have enabled? I think the purpose of the chat is obviously good. It's the people that are misusing it. That's not good. Maybe a bit harder punishing system would be the best against what's happening. I mean, I think it's just so commonly accepted to be toxic that it's very difficult to tackle this problem now. It should have been tackled when the roots of it were coming to fruition. But it has become quite trendy. People like it if others are toxic. They like watching toxic players, so it will stay trendy for a long time still. So what am I up against here? I kind of feel like this is actually a Karma top lane. Can that be? Can it be a Karma? I think it can be. I think against the others I don't really have problems either, so I will just take a magic resist. Oh, and I was not right. This is gonna be the boss with his smite, Sion, top lane. Oh, what kind of cheese is he coming up with this time? Bringing the smite. Yeah. I assume he's the top lane in the enemy team. He will int it? Yeah. That's a common bow strategy. Int it, disrupt the enemy.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
I'm not entirely sure. Is he gonna counter jungle his own Nunu? Or is he gonna try to steal a jungle camp from us? That's the difficult question here, and I think we should really ward here. I think we should really ward here.
Minions have spawned.
I really think he's gonna cheese somewhere. Should also care here for his cheese. He's just gonna cheese somewhere 100%. I mean, look at his summoners. There is no way he's not cheesing with these summoner spells. If they come, we are doomed. Yes. Okay, looks like he is at least not cheesing on the top lane. Unless he's in one of the bushes. But he hasn't gotten into our jungle for sure. There he is. I guess that's the new bow strategy. Just take smite, everyone expects a cheese, and then you're just casually chilling in the top push. I can't really harass him out, I guess. He wants to die. It's his strategy. It's the bow strategy, he just wants to die. The more he dies, the stronger he gets. Because then he's basically soaking up pressure a lot. Doesn't work. If he doesn't initiate, I can't initiate it.
First blood. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I mean, I actually can initiate the fights, but I have to be level 3 for that. It's level 2 cannon, I really can't set up anything if I have Q and D.
An enemy has been slain.
Steady.
Usually he pushes lane and goes for proxy and takes Krugs and stuff. Okay. If he pushes the lane. And it's not gonna be that easy for him, because he's always building fully valid Sion. Which means it's harder to push in. Rek'Sai's gonna die here for sure. But he didn't flash earlier. And if he wanted to flash, he should have flashed earlier for sure. My flash was very needed. Lunu was coming in.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, if you could get another predict. Sorry, I will probably start the next one.
For Ionia.
For the next match. Oh, my last hitting is a bit off in this one. Okay. I probably can't recall here. Maybe I can. Not the best for my lane, but at the same time I'm just a bit too scared of Nunu coming in again. So I don't mind taking the deficit in the level and CS department for safety. And I don't want to use my TP yet. It's fine to lose a whole wave. I just lose a whole wave, that's really fine. Sometimes you gotta give up.
An enemy has been slain.
I can look to close the predict once I'm dead or something. Just remind me again. Please.
Let's do it.
Oh, Nunu is so OP. Nunu is so OP. Rolling behind me. That's the problem, if we don't have any vision control around this area. So I couldn't see him coming. He's gonna go for our jungle now. Oh, I can't do anything. I will let him take it. It's fine. It's not up to me to stop him from that. If I get ganked and die, then it really is not my job to stop him taking our jungle camp. Okay, he's gonna die now.
You have slain an enemy. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Such a weird strat.
Shut down.
It's very unique. It's a very unique strat.
Shut down.
You guys might think it's bad, but it actually is not too bad. He's putting a lot of pressure with this. Takes minion waves. Doesn't matter much if he dies. He's basically just keeping up perma pressure. It really is not a bad strategy.
Steady.
Might look like he's inting, but that's actually a good way to take down my tower. He will die a few times. Doesn't matter, the Nunu snowballed the lane way too hard here now, so doesn't matter for him to die once or twice.
You have slain an enemy. Enemy double kill.
Wait, what? What? What was that?
Dominate.
What was that? What? Huh? I don't understand what that was. What the hell was that? It was invisible Nunu on top of me or what? I mean, I understand it was Nunu, that
In the wind.
I was full HP. What did I die to? Over the Baron Wall. I was definitely not in range over the Baron Wall from here. He must have been. I'll have to rewatch this on replay. We'll check this out later, guys. This is weird. Just way too weird. Ha, thanks for the jungle camp. I don't have vision of him.
Shut down.
He's really tanky actually. Hullbreaker is very strong. Actually, he got a new item. It's impossible to beat the boss now. Use the Hullbreaker. It makes him so tanky. I had actually no damage on him because Hullbreaker just provides so much MR. It's Rek'Sai's knockup that made him go up so you couldn't see him. That makes sense. That makes sense. Making champions invisible with your knockups. Maybe I should just let him take the tower, it would probably benefit me more because then I can contest the jungle camps better. Yeah, I'll come. It's a good idea. Nunu is probably there. I don't think this works. I think Nunu rolls out, Sion goes out. It's just a very stupid game. The games like these are just pointless to play. I'll go mid lane. Such a pointless practice game because this hinting strategy just doesn't work normally. Like, look at him. What is this? Honestly. Honestly. These games are just so stupid to play. Whatever. We can win it, but
For Ionia.
Your turret
yes, you can't post links in the chat, sorry.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Lulu keeps going invisible or what is going on? Now it's not so good for him to die so much, I think. We have a Herald as well. Don't we? No. I was wrong.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Rek'Sai left me. Abandoned me. We are not brothers.
Balancing my face.
An ally has been slain.
He might try to chase. Yeah, he tried. It's so typical. I should have known that he would try it. It's one of those pointless games. It's fine. These happen. We just learn to ban Sion, I guess. As long as he's active in the queue. Because the games are just completely pointless to play against him. Because it means no practice. It's just not a normal practice.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This is obviously not viable in competitive games. It's just a full solo queue strat that works in solo queue. Because people play really badly around it.
From the shadow.
I think the turning point anyways was just taking that fight on top lane. Where basically they TP'd in with the Graves and killed us. It was not so good.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, they got Herald. I'm not sure if the Nunu was there as well. Might have been.
Let's do it.
Yeah, he's pretty tanky with Hullbreaker. I think his item path is actually quite viable on Sion. Just the playstyle is not really viable. I'm of course meaning here like a serious level. Because Hullbreaker does look quite strong indeed.
Balance in all things.
He has quite high resistances with it. And if he combines it, for example, with the conditioning, I don't know if he's running it. I would run conditioning.
Silent death.
Okay, let's run out. They're coming to me.
Shut down.
Oh, they got him. Nice. Thinking about cheesing the Graves here. Can't believe they know this. I'll get out. I guess it was because... I don't even know what it was because. I guess they just knew. Can't believe I couldn't one-shot him. I have 0 damage. Can't believe. I'm not one-shotting this super squishy Grave. I guess the Janna gets him.
Enemy has been slain.
Just no damage at
My
all.
blade is at your service.
I think the best is if I just build the Void stuff next. That will help. Thank you very much for the sub, hey Lorf. For 2 months in a row. Thank you very much. No, I'm not saying that he should play something that's good in competitive. I'm saying that for someone that is actually practicing for competitive, it's doesn't make sense to play against this. That's why it's just worth to ban it, because usually when you ban his Sion, then he plays Gragas and he plays the game normally then, so it is much better practice for everyone. Of course, it is an entertaining playstyle and very unique. Because I don't see any other player doing this or replicating it. Because you gotta have a certain mindset for it to work out. But it's working really well for him.
Your turret
And
has
he's
been
in Challenger for a reason. Not even Challenger, I think he's even high Challenger.
has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Oh, just profit.
Your
Not bad. And the thing is, they are playing without Exhaust against me.
Balance in all things.
Ah, no worries about it. Actually, we are winning this game pretty hard. If you look at it, our soul is actually coming up in 30 seconds.
Yes, yes, yes.
His playstyle is effective. I think his playstyle is really effective in the laning phase, but he does some super weird stuff after laning phase. I don't know, he's throwing the game super hard for his team. He should really stop. He should sometimes respect the fact that people will come onto him. Oh, can he actually roll this onto me? Wow, I hate this jump. I hate this jump. It's so OP. There is no escape from Nunu, guys. Once he starts rolling onto you, you will just die. Maybe I should get the Zhonya's in this game even if I dislike it. Simply because Nunu will catch me otherwise, and they can combine it with Nunu ult and 6 burst. It's quite high. He actually is there. Oh, never mind. Oh. It's maybe good. Six had flash. Nunu had flash. But now they don't have flash yet. Means next fight we will win. Don't go too much into the Sion. What? Graves is so strong. Oh, Sion is just pushing. That's good. It's gonna go for the inhib though. Yeah, the Galio ult was very slow here. I don't understand why he didn't ult earlier. When I was in this position, he should have ulted me just for arriving here and zoning people with it. Was not so good from him. Leave me so late. I mean, obviously I can't really kill them if they have flashes up, since I didn't have flash myself. But now that they all flashed, I think Ziggs flashed, Nunu flashed, at least 2 people flashed.
Balance in all
Those are easy targets for me in the next team fight. So I'll just look to flash ult them. Especially the Ziggs. The Ziggs is really annoying. Has so much wave clear and damage. But I don't think we can pressure too much. 6 wave clear is too high. He has Rabadons now as well. But as long as he's not building Zhonya's, I can kill him.
Let's do it.
I will stay around here. Maybe we can do something with the Rek'Sai. No. Then I will recall as well and help the team. Graves is top, but probably has TP. And I think Sion has no ult yet. I'll get behind them. Oh, that's very deep. Can kill the Karma.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Steady.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy.
Oh man.
You have been slain. Legendary.
This is actually funny. I think it's really funny. He's getting the inhibs.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Interesting build for the GP indeed. But I feel like you will lack damage with that pretty hard. I mean, it will make you tanky, but what's actually the point of being tanky on GP? Like, so tanky? Because only with Divine Thunderer plus Terax Gauge you can already get quite tanky. Not sure about Hullbreaker, Anathema's Chain might be a bit overdoing it. But you will definitely get a lot of CDR with this build, which helps a lot with barrels. But if the barrels themselves don't damage that much, people will not really take them as a threat either. It's behind us. Man, this X-bomb is taking me completely. Oh, got him. Oh wow, well played. No, that was not a good fight from me. For sure, I got one shot from one Sion Q and one Ziggs ult. Oh, maybe they can get him. No. I don't think they can reach, can they? Almost. Let's TP in. Man, the Janna just keeps stealing kills like this. It's not nice. These kills would be very important for me, since I'm already so underfed. I basically had him already, then we try something like that. I'll come. Without minions, it's not so worth for him to hit towers. I guess he's suiciding it now. Even if I don't get an assist or anything, it's pretty worth just being around because I get a lot of XP.
Time to strike.
Janna carry? Not sure. I think it's Janna carry. Drexai and the Galio are the main ones keeping us in this game. I mean, I'm definitely not carrying, I'm just dying a lot. I guess my Kennen games are really unlucky on stream. Last time when I played him as well, it was not going so hot. Is this gonna work out? Not sure. I think the Ziggs has flashback. Oh, I'm almost dead. Is this my chance? Get behind them? Or is it my chance to get one shot? We will see. I guess it's our chance to win the game. I mean, these Ziggs died, so... Shouldn't care much about their minions. Should just keep going, no? I don't understand why we don't end the game. I have ult. I could have killed them easily. Okay. Can start. This will be good. I think I will go for a flank on them.
I am a win.
I wanted to press my stopwatch, almost. But that was a really good flank from me, getting their carries instantly. Guess that was my only play that I had still going for me, a flash ulti. So we have Nashor now. I'm thinking of just building a bench as well actually. Maybe that's worth it. I think just getting tankier is alright for me. My damage output is decently high anyways, since they don't have any tankies. I can one-shot their carries, so it's fine to just go a bit tankier, get the bench as well and get Zhonya's Hourglass. Wait, we use Severe ulti? Interesting. Why did we use Severe ulti? Is it good? Low cooldown? I guess it's a low cooldown ability. Sion is top lane. I'm almost level 17, that will be useful. I think we should just really force. We are always trying to follow them, follow their plays.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, we have Severe ulti then. I can keep going here.
Destroyed an inhibitor. Has destroyed a turret. Has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
I walked into a 6 bomb.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Please end it. Oh no. Can we end it? Probably. Anyways, I wanna rewatch this Nunu, the invisible Nunu bug, or whatever it was. I didn't understand what was going on there. I will honor the Rek'Sai, he was playing quite well. So, I'll open my replay program and we check it out. Put it on stream as well. Okay. Maybe like this is fine. Okay, it was a bit later, I guess. I think it's coming up soon. Maybe it's even a bit more late. Yeah, it's gonna come now. There will be a fight here. Have I paused it already? I think I've paused it after all. Yeah, it's here. Okay. So let's see. I'm basically entering the fight. There is the Nunu. Yes, it's with something with Rek'Sai knockup. Look at the Nunu here. He starts ulting now. And then he gets knocked up real far away. Somewhere. But he's still there. But he's invisible. So basically I'm walking and he's killing me right now with his E or something. It's an invisible Nunu killing me. What the actual hell was that? That's insane. Why do I get so many bugs in my games? This is crazy. I get so many bugs in my games. It's not the first time. We had the Tristana bug where I couldn't ult away a Lee Sin that was on top of me. I casted my ult, he didn't do anything, he didn't get ulted away. Then there was this one. There was the Sylas one, I think, where the chain got like 2000 range or something instead of the usual 800. So we have some interesting ones here. But Invisible Nunu is definitely the worst. Invisible Nunu I haven't seen. What was the final Janna KDA? Honestly, I don't care too much about it. Can check it out on OPGG if you want. There is the link to the profile. Doesn't work? Okay. Someone took it out, I guess. I'll check out what's going on with that. It should actually work. Now it worked. Huh? Why do I need to type it in twice for it to work? What that's interesting, okay. Anyways, there is the link to my profile. You can check out the previous game and the Janna's KDA if you're interested. Probably updated already. Oh, actually, I wanted to ban Sion. I ended up banning the Evelyn again. I was doing it without thinking. Okay, I will just pick something that's good against Sion, then we will be good to go. You still might have nightmare of my Poppy. From that day, I think many of you still remember the time when my Poppy faced off against the boss's Sion. I don't think he was enjoying that game. He hates Camille with Thunder. Well, Poppy is not a problem for boss, we will see. It was a problem last time. Maybe with the new Hullbreaker it's not that big of a problem. But for a full lethality Sion, facing off against a tanky Poppy is a very big problem. DOS. The good old DOS. Nautilus. Could be good. I'll take Nautilus top lane if he doesn't say anything. Honestly, he just didn't say anything. I mean, I can take Nautilus top, that's why I chose Nautilus. Well, let him just go Poppy, whatever. I will go Nautilus. It's really fine.
I'm no hero. Just a yordle with a hammer.
So he did give me Poppy after all, but it's a bit hard for me to... I'm pretty sure it's Gravestop, by the way. That was a very stressful champ select like this. Like, someone wants to swap and then they go AFK, that's a no more swap with him for sure. I think he thought you agreed with his Poppy soup. I don't think he thought that, I think he was just not watching it. Because it was quite clear that this Poppy will come to me, since I was telling him that I will get it. And I even asked him what he wants, he was just not watching the chat.
to Summoner's Rift.
No, I can't mid lane, I will not go mid lane for sure. I'm a magic resistless poppy as well.
Demacian, Anoxian,
30 seconds until minions spawn.
The barkeep asks.
Story time, guys.
The Demacian says, I'll have a wine. No, wait, an ale. Yeah. The Anoxian
You're
says,
funny.
I'll have a
Shame I'll have to
a
rob
wine.
you later.
Yeah, he wants a wine. And the Freljordian says, I'll drink anything so long as
Ah, that's very nice of him, but I think they pushed this out and they come
the
behind me.
hammer does most of the work. I just swing it.
Minions have spawned.
Respect to the graves, yes. Yoppa. It's very nice of him to let me tell my stories. What program I was using? I was using Metal. I will write it in the chat. Metal is the replay program that I was using.
I hope the hero likes me.
I used to use Blaze.tv, but it doesn't exist anymore. So I've had a bunch of recommendations for different kind of replay programs, but I think Metal is really good. Cheese?
Every
No
step is
cheese.
one step closer.
This is Zed's jungle with Gravestop. It's not the first time that I see a Zed jungle.
To the face. Who knew there were so many heroes?
Man, he's a bit over aggressive, don't you guys think?
Guess I'm going this way now.
That was very, very over aggressive from him.
Who'd have thought? 3 pigtails.
But he didn't use his flash at least.
How Demacian of you.
There's a ward there, but other than that, it is very gankable, I think so too.
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, he actually tried to E away. My W was not so good here. I think he could have survived this. If he waited out a bit longer and flashed away or something.
Okay, I admit it. I'm
An
lost.
enemy has been slain.
Oh, careful there, careful there. Wow, what the hell? Still has flash, no? Yeah,
If you're waiting for me to
An
give
ally
up,
has been
you might be here a
slain.
while.
but I guess that one is not enough. I didn't know what to buy. I would just get the Warden's Mill. What? He uses CC instantly? Interesting.
You're in my way. Yield to the face. Some things are too important to give up.
Enemy has been slain.
He's really not enjoying this, I think. Poor Yoppa.
Yield to
The camp is insane, but he's actually just so campable. I think it's just the Trundle can't resist because he's so campable. He's playing so aggressive. Oh, this can be good.
I'm gonna crush you free.
sorry, he's too campable. Oh yeah, that's actually good if he steals a bit of farm. Oops.
Man, quests are hard. Shieldy. I'm in 100%. That's everything, right? No backing down.
An enemy has been slain.
Casually walking out with my no HP.
Sometimes you just
An
gotta do
enemy
it
has
yourself.
been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I mean, I have 8% HP and mana. I don't think I should stay around anymore. I guess I would just buy a frozen heart, why not? It's a weird first item, but at this point when I committed so much towards this build,
Know what I could use?
I bought the Warden's Mail already. Might as well just buy a frozen heart straight up. It's a very cheap first item. Reduces attack speed, reduces damage. It's not so bad. It's quite okay. But mobility is probably better on Poppy.
Oh, you like to fight? So does my hammer.
Looks like the Graves is gone somewhere. Not sure where. Maybe out of the game. Not sure. It looks like it because we don't see him anywhere. It's. I guess he has had enough of this camping
Might want to look out.
that's been going on at the top lane. This is not even top lane anymore, this is a 2v1.
Not make my hammer mad. Left hand.
Yep, he's AFK. I guess they open. Was a fast game. Good job for the Trundle, I think he was capitalizing really well on the gank opportunities, but at the same time it was not made too hard for him.
Yep.
Also we have really good setup with Trundle Poppy. We haven't even used the combo, which is the Poppy E into Pillar, which I would actually use with someone if they were my jungler, but it's in solo queue it's hard to execute something like that, so I haven't even tried. I don't trust him to Pillar at the place where I eat the enemy.
Really go for a nap.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sure, you can write in Hungarian when you're not confident in your English, but
Slain.
Gotta
I will most likely translate the message and answer that way, in that case.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, the Graves died somewhere. I guess he wasn't AFK after all.
Hook, clang. Hope it's not dented. Hold it right there. The hammer does most of the work. I just swing it.
Oops.
Hero
Okay.
just in case they come creeping.
Yeah, whatever.
Your team has destroyed a
I
turret.
threw my ult far away. I wanted to knock him a bit
An
back
enemy
and then
has
kill
been
him.
slain.
Okay, this will be interesting. I'm quite a low HP Poppy, but I have a frozen heart. Let's see if that actually helps a lot against him. Proccing quite a bit of minion damage as well. I think I'm not strong enough to beat him though.
Who knew there were so many heroes?
But looks like the gang is ganging up on him again. Poor guy, he's probably gonna die.
Shut down. Shut down. An enemy has been
Honestly,
slain.
this is so hard bullying. I feel sorry for him.
Guess I'm going this way now.
Wait, I got into one of the most used streamers of last month? I haven't even known that. Where did I get into that? Ah, hey Mitch. Crepo is in the chat. Chachi Poppy. It's not really my Poppy in this game, it's basically poor Yoppa got 2v1 here. Okay, says real flash.
How Demacian of you.
Maybe we will kill him fast this time. Oops. If the Victor saves him, so be it.
Hope this works.
It's only a save for a moment.
Me? The hero?
Wanna TP them, but do I have the chance? No, I'll TP. And I will die. Oh no. I will not die. I will die. I will not die. We will see, I guess.
You might be here a while.
I will die. But I guess we took a few with us. I'm quite tanky with my Frozen Heart, I think. It blocked already 1000 damage, that's not too bad. It's actually a decently strong item as first.
Turret plating will soon fall.
This is the blue build. I should just buy Mercury Threads and then it would be the blue build indeed. Can add some nice blue items here as extra.
Try that again.
Actually, we resetted the gold on the graves, that was all part of the plan, right? I would just let the Kassadin take the bot farm. I think it's more urgent that our Kassadin gets strong. Because it looks like we are throwing this game. It really looks like we are throwing this game. I think this game will probably go late game at this point. It's one of those solo queue games which we will just throw away. I don't think he will use W. Guess I will stay mid, take the next wave. Looks like one of those solo queue games. We'll go late game. I think I will take Abyssal Mask as next item, since it's very strong on Poppy. Synergizes extremely well with the E.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, we're definitely throwing this. And the pink spam starts. That's where it all falls apart. Maybe just being a bit less greedy is already good. I will aim to keep up the vision control here.
I'm in 100%. That's everything, right? Hold it right there.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has
This was one of those less greedy moves, diving the Ezreal. I mean, it worked out, it's okay. As long as I'm with the team, I think they are quite safe. I can peel off quite
Know
well
what I could use?
whoever goes on them. Let's just throw everything on the Z if he dies. If he dies, that's already enough. I just ulted him. It doesn't matter for me. Just kill him. Oh, I could have. I had an E opportunity there. I wasn't watching. That's just back. Took their inhib. But our Kassadin died again somehow. To the Graves? 1v1 to the Graves? Yeah. It looks like it. The Graves is the same level as me, guys.
It's even heavier than it looks.
The Graves is the same level as me. That's actually ridiculous.
I could really go for a nap.
Maybe I should get out. Can you imagine the Yumi and the Graves to be patrolling the area, looking for me? The Victor used his flash as well.
Gotta see this through.
So right now, actually it's still the same level, I can't believe it. Just blows my mind. It looks like it was a good idea that I gave him Nautilus. He's doing way better on Nautilus than he was on his Alistar.
I could swing it.
Dos. Go Dos. Get him Dos. Boom. Okay, that was okay. With Kalista out, it's quite
Hope it's not
doable to make these plays.
Hope the hero likes
Your team has destroyed a turret.
One more mid wave. Look at the mid wave. Don't wanna take it? Can even life steal on it. Go ahead, my friend.
every step is one step closer.
Kalista, my friend.
Freeze! One womp at a time.
If I was the Yumi, I would definitely not go on this set. He looks too.
Who
Try
knew
to make
there were
plays
so
a bit
many
too hard.
heroes?
Forcing it a bit too hard, I mean. No, I'm actually not as strong as I could be. Even though I'm fairly fed with 7 kills and 8 assists, my level is quite under it. Honestly. Who started as Surrender Wolf? He actually started as Surrender Wolf? I think he's meaning this. I think he's serious.
Please, pigtail.
That's the sad part about it. I think he's serious on this Surrender Wolf. It's really bad.
How Demacian of you.
It's gonna jump back probably.
Double kill.
Ezreal ult.
Shut down.
Can we actually do Nashor without our ADC? Probably not. I think this will take a very long time, but let's see how much damage we have. I mean, we can do it, but it will take a very long time. Press the Q and wait. Should wait it. It actually went faster than I thought. Poppy Q is high damage on monster. It was like 100 damage. It was not that high. It's capped against monsters as well. Besides, Nasher has very high resistances.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Guess it's greedy overall. Although we have the minions here. Oh, the Graves is really fat. Could kill me. He could realistically kill me. Oh. Good job. Someone grab the mid wave for us. Oh, that was very risky from the Yumi. If I had W there.
I can do this. Shielding.
Even though we have Nasher, we can't siege against them. Interesting. Maybe I should just charge up the hammer. Charge up the hammer and miss it. That's how we do it. That's how you do it. Oh. Oh. That's the most fun part of Poppy. And you can interrupt the Yumi's jump with your W. That's just really fun. Nightmare of every Yumi player.
Probably should cover.
Our combos are really not working out with Trundle. I think we should kind of focus down their towers, guys. Well, I'm hitting Nexus. Good luck for the rest of the team. That was a weird game for sure. Can't believe they made a comeback, by the way. Can't believe they made a comeback, but this game got much closer than it actually should have been. Have I tried Prowler's Poppy for the extra dash? No, I haven't. That sounds... yeah, quite dirty. A lot of damage, but at the same time I don't think it's probably too worth, because let's say when you build, for example, Divine Thunderer or the tanky items, then you actually get extra HP with it. So your tankiness remains, but if you do Prowler's Claw, you don't have any tankiness. It's basically an all-in lethality Poppy build, like basically a lethality Sion. If Yumi is a high skill cap champion, because win rate goes up a lot after 50-60 games on her. I mean, she's fairly easy to play, but at the same time she's different from other champs, and that's why I think if you are new to Yumi, then you will definitely make a lot of mistakes, like not getting out in time to hit the enemy, or not using your passive well enough, stuff like that. Missing the Q. The Q is actually not that easy either at the beginning to land. You gotta get a good feeling to it. So I definitely agree that the 10 to 15 games are needed. 50-60, that would be a bit too much. But I think yeah, Yeah, that's well said. Easy to play, but not that easy to play well. But I think she is not a too high skill cap champion. In the end, you will end up just sitting on someone that is fed in solo queue. In solo queue, you will just end up sitting on someone that is fed and basically roaming around on the map and getting kills, healing them up, catching people. Yes, it's an English only stream today. The next Hungarian one will be on Sunday. Is there any chance for a Mundo game? No. I don't think there is. Mundo and me are not so good friends, let's put it that way. I'm not the biggest fan of Mundo. Oh, we are autofilled mid lane. Nice. We are autofilled mid lane. Let's pull out the legendary Shen or Chogath mid lane. Yeah, exactly. If they had an Oktoberfest Mundo skin where he was throwing beer bottles or beer cups or something, then I would take it.
Once again, a woman's
I
left
will
unsatisfied.
play. Chogath. The personal brewery you have here. Yes, I have. Yeah, I mean that's the I will not blind pick Shen mid lane for sure, but what is my plan with Shen now? My plan is killing the enemy, freezing the wave, and then ulting away at 6. Okay, this will be a Chogath game though. Against LeBlanc, that should work quite well. I mean, Poppy would work really good here too. To just play the Poppy game. Mind it's banned. What the hell? My own team banned Poppy. What the hell? Can't believe it. Okay, so it will be Chogath in the end. Oof, Chogath Trundle into LeBlanc. Doesn't sound too good though. Don't have enough mobility. If he goes Diana though, it would be nice. Honestly, just mute it. And report it. No, I will report him at the end. This is insane that he's trying to tell me what to pick so badly. Like, I really have low tolerance for stuff like that. That's just straight up stupid. Okay. So it's LeBlanc mid lane. I guess the best would be to go with Biscuit and approach velocity. Take a Mar. And we will go AP Chogath. I actually will commit to being an AP carry of the team. I think AP Chogath should legit be good here. Yeah, I don't understand why people complain so much. I even wrote it that I have a very high win rate on mid lane with off-meta top lane champs. Like, when I'm autofill to mid lane, I play GP, Poppy, Chogath, Rumble, Kennen, Shen, EUW. I play a lot of random stuff that people don't really know how to play against. But LeBlanc is definitely something that will be tough for me. As a Chogath, LeBlanc is tough, I can tell that. But this Ivern to rank 1 guy is getting super hard muted from the beginning for sure. Like he's like Kennen, 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 Kennen. Just stop, just stop. Kennen is actually not good into LeBlanc at all, on top of it. I want a champion that can make the enemy mid laner sweat. Like, Chogath will make the LeBlanc sweat, because you have your silence. If he gets silenced at the wrong time, he's dead instantly, one shot. If I hit my Q at the wrong time and flash silence ult him, one shot. So basically these kind of champs are very difficult for him to play against, because he doesn't know it's coming. Not yet. Okay. Oh, this mute didn't work on him. Okay. Muted. Muted. Now it should be muted properly.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn."
Oh. I'm not covering too well here, am I? Ah, that was pretty bad from me. I'm not used to being the mid laner. Actually, was it pretty bad? Isn't this the support's role to cover here and the mid laners usually walk up in mid lane? I thought it was like that.
Minions have spawned. A summoner has disconnected.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank you very much for the cheer, Dinja Choose. Hi boss, hi chat, have a nice day guys. Thank you very much, have a nice day too. Our top laner just DC'd guys. Oops. Not a well aimed Q. Let me do. That was good. Boom. Okay, I wasted a lot of Qs, that was not so good. I'm almost out of mana already. Should be happy that I bought the biscuits.
A summoner has reconnected.
It's fine. If he uses his... Okay, okay. He has some damage.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
I have TP, so it's actually not too bad if he harasses me out a bit. I will be able to TP back. Oh, that was a really bad contest. It's getting collapsed on from everyone. I will not even follow this up.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. The downsides of muting your support, having to mute your support, let's put it that way rather.
An ally has been slain.
Just keeping up the freeze will win me the game here, because I have TP advantage. Right now the LeBlanc will go to base, I guess. If she was a top laner, she would never go base here. Only mid laners go base like this. Top laners never give up. Even if they get frozen on, they will stay and fight if they can. Okay. We have a very good lead on mid lane. I'll just recoil and TP back. Might as well just buy a Mercury Thread's first item. What should I get? No, I think I will get Mercury Thread's first item. Very effective here against LeBlanc. 6 Nautilus and stuff.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally
Basically, I'm
has
just
been
gonna freeze.
slain.
Please go back.
Shut down.
I'll check into their jungle a bit. It's my jungle now. Not their jungle. Oh, they didn't really respect my pings. But what can you do? She's better than most top laners at dodging.
An ally has been slain.
That's for sure.
Enemy killing spree.
Okay, I'll fast push the next wave with my ult. And then I will look for a recall. So I will probably build Everfrost. Interrupted me. Oh, that looks really good. Oops.
You have slain an enemy.
You could never.
Go Ezreal, you can do this. Alright, that was not too bad. I think I aimed too much for the LeBlanc though. Could have probably killed the Kayn if I haven't wasted a Q there. Was not the best from me, but it's okay. I think what we are doing now is bad though, that Ezreal is taking my mid lane farm. Kind of forces me to go bot lane. But I think I will go mid lane anyways. Just let him take the farm, it's okay. Yeah, she's playing a high mobility assassin, but doesn't necessarily mean that she's good at dodging. Oh, when she eats 1 Q, that's really high damage. Oh, almost. I mean, I'm almost one-shotting her right now. If I hit 1Q, I think I could one-shot her. Maybe it would even be worth to
Enemy has been slain.
bait her in. Bait a gank in, and then try to kill her or something. Oh. That's my weakness. Coming here. Almost. Just needed one auto from someone. Ah, that sucks. Almost got her. Good thing about AP Chogath is that you can clear waves with 1Q. So I will be having a very easy time pushing this wave in. Just one more Q on the backline and it's gone. Almost. Almost, almost. Never mind.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I mean you can see that I'm not the best mid laner because I can't keep up with roams. Like, I'm very lane oriented mid laner and that's not so effective in solo queue. I have a very good lead on the LeBlanc, but she probably has done more in the game than me because of roaming around. But my champion is just not really capable of following the top. I mean that's my weakness basically if I play mid lane. That my laner just perma roams the map and gets kills. I can't do anything about that. But what we could do right now though is getting the mid lane tower with Trundle. I wasn't paying attention. That was not so good. I actually thought they were gonna do Drake. I saw the Kane's image there.
Enemy has been slain.
Ah, not good map awareness. This Irelia is the best Irelia on the server.
Rampage.
No idea, I haven't seen her yet. I'm still not on the dragon. Interesting. I'll keep my TP and look to TP bot lane.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
He's not as good as Venur, but he is Venur. How's my Poppy nowadays? Big free win. Abandoned me. I'm not gonna help them again. I get abandoned.
Killing
Okay. That was close. I got abandoned. That breaks my heart. We are not bros anymore. I thought after the previous game we were bros, but this game shows it that we are not. Yeah, this is a very sad story here, guys. Breaks my heart. Six has no boots? Yeah, he does. Well, I'm not having the easiest time here. Playing against the Ziggs mid lane, so I guess it's the best if I go bot lane. Although I don't have a ninja tabby against Camille. Camille looks very fat.
difference. Stay where I want you to stay.
Oh, this item is so broken, honestly. Such a broken item.
Ally has been slain.
She had quite a good damage. I didn't think she could one-shot me completely. She actually could. Interesting. Alright, I guess this Chogath is not working out as planned. My TP was just not good. I should have left them alone on top lane, that would have been okay. It's too many things that put me behind. Not so nice. Maybe I can take some camp here with my ult. I need to get tankier. No. LeBlanc is not so strong either, it's just the Camille that's hyper fat. He really has 2 items as well. I still don't have my mythical item, I'm very underfed compared to the top laners. Looks like it's a game of top laners, this one. Which is very rare, that the focus is so much on the top lane.
Rampage. Enemy rampage. Enemy killing spree. Shut down. Shut down.
Okay. Stacking up the ult. This is a bit annoying, I guess. That she can dodge my abilities so easily with W.
Shut down.
But it's okay, I played it into this matchup. Because of the silence, so... I'm just thinking of going tanky now. I think I better go tanky. Like Zhonya's Hourglass, for example, is probably a very good idea here. I will let Irelia go bot lane and then I will take over mid lane a bit. Just getting a bit more tanky versus Camille and Kayn. Zhonya's Hourglass is probably the best, because I don't have any armor. Can also become immune. Getting immune will help me. Interesting.
An ally has been slain.
Still have ult.
Ally has been slain.
I guess they all arrived here. Wow, what killed me? 6. close. Oh, Kane is so broken. Hey. We're not having a fun time here, are we? Oh, that almost worked out.
Ally has been slain.
That was not a bad try from the Karma. Oh, I got a bit underfed. Can still be useful with some CC, I guess. But I should definitely build tanky from now on. I'll just finish up the Zhonya's and go full tank. Dragon we can just give up, it's fine. So we are not giving up Dragon. Interesting.
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, he one-shot me so hard, oh my god. That's not so nice. I still had stopwatch as well. That was quite poorly played from me. I managed to flash into the Ziggs ulti while I was already in it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh no, he stole it. Ziggs is such an obnoxious champ. I hate it so much. It's so OP. Look at him. Well, I guess he can't do much if you get into his fate though. Could we in theory do Nashor? Probably not. Camille's still alive. Quite fast. Don't have ult either. Nor, I mean, I don't have TP either. Right, 5v5ing against them, sounds good. Now I stacked out my ult max. I'm a bit tankier than I used to be, and then I have my stopwatch as well. Which I can hopefully use this time if I get into some really bad position. I think we can chase them too far. Problem is they just have so much range. That looks very nice though. Oh. Guess I don't need to do much. I'm not even hitting any abilities. We are just straight up winning. Can't even get my stack on the Nash. Oh. That's not nice. I guess we are winning. The 1-5 Chogath is coming online, hitting the Qs. Nah, he really is just carrying really hard. She had such a good play on the Ziggs there. Once again. If I were to pressure two lanes, that probably works the best.
Never falter.
I think she should keep mid lane at least
Team
buffed
has
up.
destroyed a turret.
Never falter.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Have the Irelia? Yeah, that works. I can never root someone. I always die before I can root. Oh, never Zonya. Never Zonya against Ziggs again. Whenever I Zonya, I'm just free hit for his spells apparently. I need more MR. Why not spam R while waiting for Kane? I actually wasn't sure if I should ult him. Because if the team fight keeps going on, it's better to wait for my ult. But then I saw that the team fight will probably not keep going, so I just wanted to eat him. I mean, it doesn't matter that much if we have a low amount of stacks, because I will not get tankier anyways at this point. That much tankier. Guess my next item should be... Yeah, I will come. But they have a Ziggs. Yeah. I mean... They have a Ziggs. I don't like this shot calling. I think it's really bad. We can't push against Ziggs at all, but we are forcing ourselves to go 5 mid. It's basically just let's go 5 mid, make the enemy make a mistake, win. I don't know.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Oh yeah. I die way too fast. Need more MR. I became too underfed, that's the problem.
Never falter.
Nash in 120. Okay. I'll go bot now. I wanna get a bit of levels. It's probably better. Actually, Nash is in 1 minute. Maybe just take the Raptors or something. It's okay. Ezreal will be back in time. Should care about walking up mid here. Looks like the enemy could be grouping already. But I think it's fairly risky for them to do a Nash play. And their damage is so high with 6. It's basically just the 6 damaging everyone. I think I should recall.
Never falter.
Dominating.
Should kill the 6. Oh yay. Oh, we got them. Nice. Go into suicide and bait them. I guess that was the strategy.
Focus.
Camille had TP as well. Flash silence at least is quite a strong tool. Even if I died, at least the setup was decent. I think we could have pressured him a bit more towards me. Would have been easier to make the play then. But I guess we're not so convinced on the TP play as a team. I'll copy this Irelia's build when I play Irelia. Try it out with Sunderer. I mean, it's a lot of damage for sure, but looks fairly squishy too. But he hasn't died yet, even though he has been caught as well.
Never falter.
I don't have Nash buff, so now I should be quite kind of careful.
Rampage.
Okay. Guess their Nautilus is as inting as me. Oh, it's Popuska. I didn't stand much chance there, did I? Just getting wrecked by Camille. Yay. Oh, that's very nice, very nice. Camille no ult. At this point I might as well just build something supportive, or... Can I even build something supportive? Probably not. Maybe I just finish my Force of Nature then, and hope for the best. Oh, that was so close.
Dominating.
That was so close. I'm not playing Chogath mid ever again. This game. After this game, I'm not playing Chogath mid ever again. That didn't work out to such an extent that I wouldn't play it. It's too... The problem is you don't have enough mobility. The enemy has so much range and mobility. So difficult to play. I could buy Force of Nature already. I'll buy it before the Camille kills me again. Maybe I check out the jungle a bit here. Crap could be good. Yeah. So we get Force of Nature, and I should probably build the Warmogs after so I can regen HP when I take too much in a fight. It's generally quite useful in Chogath, even though the Ziggs will melt me in no time. Anathema's Chain is also an item I could put on the Ziggs. The Ziggs is full build, so he is very difficult to deal with.
Materials for war.
Never falter. Focus.
Does this work? Actually,
Sa
I really
Elisar
think
heals.
stuff like this just doesn't work straight up.
Never falter.
Because we are just running it down mid, hoping to get a fight or something, but not really looking that hot.
Never falter.
The Nautilus is out of position.
Peace.
I guess it works. At least we got better chunks on them than they on us.
Peace.
This is gonna be a free dragon. And Nashor is spawning in 1 minute. Yeah, this game is very tough because the Ziggs is just holding so hard. Okay. Flash with the Ziggs, yes, that's the plan. That's the plan, flash with the Ziggs, but so much for flash shooting the Ziggs, flash shooting the LeBlanc's clone. Rip. Can you take their bait?
Enemy double kill.
I'll TP out. Okay, you can probably defend this still. Losing a fight. Does look like we can still defend.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
No, we lose. Couldn't defend. Yeah, this was pretty bad game from me. It was completely lost on me for sure. They played well, the Irelia at least, and the Ezreal too. I was a bit useless. I mean, going 110 already represents the usefulness of my champion in the end. And then I think I messed up the last team fight by not insta-ulting the LeBlanc, but instead waiting too much. I was just playing too patiently. In this game I should have played more aggro with my Chogath ults. The last team fight I think I had a chance to flash ult the LeBlanc, because it started quite well for us. If I just managed to flash ult the LeBlanc, would have killed her fast. But overall Ziggs just looks so hard to deal with. Maybe I should ban it. 'Cause every Ziggs game he's just a monster. You can play Cho like this then, it's not a compliment. Yeah. My legendary Chogath. Going 110. It's not cut out for mid lane, let's put it that way. Even when Chogath mid lane was actually meta, I was not too keen on it when I was autofilled to mid lane. But this game kind of reminded me why, because I do feel quite lost against the high amount of mobility and range. If you build this AP style at least. I should have probably gone for the full tank build that I'm used to playing with Righteous Glory. Like, I used to build Righteous Glory on him, then the Turbo Champ Tank would be quite the good item. That is now a mixture of Righteous Glory and Sunfire, so it's actually quite useful. If you wanna play Cho, check out on-hit Chogath on YouTube. I don't think I would have had too many on-hits in this game. I was just getting one shot already. If I go for an on-hit build, it would have been probably the same, if not even worse. Should have just itemized more tank oriented from the first place. I actually thought that with Everfrost I can get some good pickoffs, but I clearly misjudged the enemy team composition because they have too much mobility and range for something like that to be useful. I mean, I think it would be an over-exaggeration to call me an AP Chogath. I had basically 3 items, so when everyone was full build. AP Chogath would at least have a Rabadons or something, but I didn't even have Rabadons, so my one-shot potential with ult was also quite low. Collecting some tokens here. Maybe I should read all the stuff at one point. Looks interesting. Oh, I have enough for an orb. I'll probably buy it. Unbound trash. This looks quite funny. Fresh his face. That's not how I would imagine him to be. Guess it's hard to grasp his true face. I'll get an orb. An orb is always good. Star Guardian Zoe. Not a bad skin, not a bad skin. Can you show your champs ordered by mastery points? Sure. Champion mastery. Although it's not too representative because, as you can see, I have not been that active on my account overall. You can also see my level, it's only 188, so it's not too representative, I think. Because I was mostly playing on Smurf accounts when I was in teams. It is a great story, you should read it someday, yeah. When we have some long queue times off stream, I will take a look into it. If you play tank and you are 0-10, can you be useful? No, you can't. Even if you are tank, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Maokai got buff. When did he get buff? 15 days ago. I mean, yeah, that's I mean, let's look at the Maokai buff. Wait. He's getting buffed in next patch or what? I guess he's getting buffed in next patch then. Because I don't see him here. Yeah, I guess he gets buffed in the next patch, but if I remember correctly, it's quite a small buff, no? It was something with his E, I believe. What patch notes do we have? 11.16 patch notes. Basically the Maokai buff. Yes, so his healing increases to 7% from 5. And the E's damage goes down. Yeah, the E's damage goes down, but his healing on passive increases. That's quite interesting. I mean, it's definitely not a bad buff. Don't underestimate the 5 to 7%. It's a 2% heal increase on his passive, and you actually use your passive quite often as Maokai, so I wouldn't underestimate it. Might be good. When comes the next patch? I assume next week. Would you play in ERL teams if they offer, or only interested in main leagues? I mean, I'm mainly interested in the main league, LEC. But if I wouldn't get any LEC offers, then I would be interested in ERL as well, yes. Doesn't matter when any other meta top laner face tanks and outsustains Mao's mana bar with a Doran Blade, that's true. Imagine playing Maokai against the likes of Seth, Diego and Gwen or something like that. I wouldn't want that. If Maokai becomes viable, he will only be like a straight up counter pick. And even as a counter pick, he will be more like a lane neutralizer. He doesn't really counter picks. But I would love to play the good old tank, that's for sure. They buffed him a bit more. He's quite fun to play, I think. Maokai. Because you have just so much playmaking potential on him. He's definitely one of the more fun tanks. And your point and click CC just ensures that no one can really escape you once you press W on them. But it's been so long that I played him last time, I just don't think he's viable at all, so there's not much point in it, I guess. Tamkench. I think Tamkench has a very strong laning phase, but other than his laning phase, there isn't that much going on for him. He's very weak after laning phase. I've seen many Tamkenches dominate the lane and be completely useless after. And that's the same feeling I get when I play him. So right now, maybe in competitive it will be different because his lane dominance is actually real. So he can dominate many lanes quite hard. That could be used well, and in competitive you can then use his ult for saving someone. But in solo queue you are just really useless. The big issue with Maokai is the slow pacing of his ult. It's too easy to just walk away from it. I don't get why they don't buff it. I actually think his ult is fine. I never really had any problems hitting my ult on people. You just basically gotta predict where they will go. It's more like a zoning tool. I think his ult is really powerful, and it's not too bad that it goes a bit slower at the beginning. I like the ult the way it is. I think the main issue is the Q. They increased the Q's mana cost to 60. That's very high. It's very high indeed. We have the Iron to rank 1 guy again. It's probably writing his nonsense once more. So I'm out of it for mid lane once more. Okay. I gotta be a bit more useful than previous game. I'll actually ban LeBlanc. I don't wanna see this jump. New times AP ratios, Q 80%, W's 100%. Interesting. It's not bad for sure. Oh, he would have let me top. It was very nice of Genox. said I could go top. I mean, Janax is a really good mid laner. He used to be a mid lane main, so that makes sense if we want to have higher chances of winning. After my previous mid lane game, I'm not so confident on my abilities right now as a mid laner, so it's probably the best if someone takes it off of me. I was considering just blind picking Poppy mid and hoping for playing against something that is bad into it, but that's not so good. What is my solo queue LP goal now? I mean, I don't have an LP goal, it's more like I would want to get into the top 10. It's a bit further away, I guess. It will be a very long journey still. But solo queue is a lot about spamming games, because just spamming games makes you climb most of the times, so it will eventually happen most likely. We should wait the enemy picks first and then swap, yeah. Yeah, I mean the spamming games for those at like Challenger or something, it usually makes you climb. I mean that has always been my impression of solo queue. Just spamming some games make you climb. It's because if you actually do well in most of the games, then you will end up climbing. If you spam a lot of games, there will always be some unlucky games that are completely unwinnable. Even if you go 7-0 in your lane, your bot lane might just get so hard smashed that you can't play the game anymore. In this case you can't do anything, and that's why it's spamming a lot of games. You can kind of eliminate this problem. You wanna play against me in viewers game? I haven't planned any viewers games for now, but I can imagine that many of you would want it. It's probably something for the future. Do you have any champ that you really like but you can't play or not viable at all? That's a good question. That I can't play. I guess Draven. I think Draven is cool. Or something like Lucian. Lucian could also be useful on top lane. Oh, Aphelios, yeah, Aphelios is so broken. I think Aphelios is so broken. If I could play Aphelios, good. But in all honesty, if I had to say an ADC that is always in the meta, then I would just say Kai'Sa. I think being able to play Kai'Sa is always quite a positive thing for anyone. Top Aphelios. Is there any champ I've never played? I think Lily I have never played. I have played one game of Aphelios. Lily I have never played. Some of these new champs. Or like new for me, because when I returned like Lilia was still... I don't know when Lilia was released, but for me it was a completely new champ. I even inted on Akshan once. At least I know his abilities. And I think... Actually I've played Kalista once or twice, but Kalista is so difficult to play. AD carries in general. I don't think I've ever played Ral, or maybe once, have I? Not sure.
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
I guess he doesn't want the wanton Chogath to troll around in the lane. Yeah, I think I will play a Shen game, this one. Haven't had a Shen game for a while, so it's time to throw him in. And someone wanted me to play Shen earlier as well. There you go, my friend. We put the Shen online. Let's just hope for a good matchup. Yeah, Genax. Wait, Genax was playing for SK still, right? So they are not in playoffs anymore. That's why probably we see him here, because many teams have already dropped out of playoffs, so you can beat the players if they keep playing in solo queue. This is actually the time where they play a lot. So I'm up against Yasuo. Interesting. Yasuo top lane. Okay. Sounds fairly pleasant, I guess. Maybe annoying at the beginning a bit, but don't think it's one of the harder matchups. I will just get this with... Triumph could be good as well. Actually, Ultimate Hunter would be quite useful. No, this will be fine. I'll play with Lastan. Can help a bit against Yasuo. Yeah, Ultimate Hunter could be good too. I'm not entirely sure what's the best. I just want the tenacity because I will itemize Ninja Tabi or plated Steel Cups against Yasuo. And then I will not have tenacity against Bard and Syndra, that would be really bad, so I think the extra tenacity will be quite needed. You're not a fan of Kled in my elo? Could he actually be viable? No, he's not. I don't think Kled is too viable. Not as a blind pick at least, but you can counter pick with him a few champs where he actually can work. Oh, the OP Nunu, the invisible Nunu is on my team now.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
With balanced steps.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Wow, he actually knows about it. So it's an existing bug everyone knows about, or what? Interesting.
Minions have spawned.
Everyone knows about it and everyone is like, yeah, it's no problem. Let the bug exist. I don't wanna see Rek'Sai vs Nunu ever again. Don't wanna see flying Nunus that become invisible, that's just crazy.
Press on.
Which bug? He became completely invisible after Rek'Sai ulted or W him, I'm not sure. But there was a game where he became completely invisible and he was just on top of me damaging me. And then I was like, what is actually killing me? And it was an invisible Nunu.
There is no dispute.
Reversed it on the replay as well, on the stream. It's actually pretty insane.
Enforced equilibrium. I find them unworthy.
good. Missing the taunt is always really bad, but he could keep up his Conqueror stacks on top of it. Makes it double the verse.
So I understood.
Okay. That is actually pretty fine. Could I like this? I don't even have to TP back. Maybe I can look for a TP on bot. OP Nunu. OP Nunu. Yeah, I mean I kinda knew that I will die there anyways, because their jungler was pathing to top lane. Yasuo was not leashing.
Carefully.
That's the problem when you overtrade on top a bit. I was hoping for a kill on the Yasuo, but in general it was just overtrade what I did against him. So once you don't get the kill, then you are just in a real bad situation. If jungler came, I would have died no matter what. The fact that they TP'd on top of this, I think that actually turned out quite decently. Like,
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
alright, guess we change the strat, play a bit more passive. Just wait for the Nunu to come.
From the shadows.
See, he's clearly stronger than me now. So just drop the 1v1 trades. If the Nunu doesn't come, I just hold him, wait for 6 and look for ult. Let's put it that way, I will not take the trades to him.
An enemy has been slain.
Actually now it's a good chance.
Press on.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
It's quite chunked out.
Our wills align.
There's a part here. Doesn't work. I think I should just get level 6 and look for the ult. Okay. Let's look for a recall.
Immediately.
I was considering to ult him. God. Thought that he can take him now, or yeah, that was not good. It's a full AP Nunu after all.
Enforced equilibrium.
That's really bad though. I wasted my ult as well now. Didn't even finish him. That's overall really bad. Because if I had any chance of winning against the Yasuo, that's gone now. This.
An enemy has been slain.
I find them unworthy.
That was a very good gang though, this time. It's quite needed as well, I guess. I'll help him on Herald. The comeback. I mean, now I'm even with Yasuo, so it's gonna be good from this point on. Oh, he's really disrespectful though. He even saw that we got the Herald. And anyways tried to push the wave in, I'm not sure why. Could have escaped this quite easily. Is this gonna work out? I don't have ult yet. I mean, Nunu looks so broken. The setup is just insane with the snowball.
So I
He looked quite broken in the game where he became invisible as well. Actually, did we win that game against the Pals? I think we did in the end, although I'm not sure anymore.
enforced equilibrium. With honor.
I should probably recall. Have a lot of gold. That's not looking so hot. Well, not looking good at all.
Enemy killing spree.
Without a sound.
Huh, good bait. I was like, what is it doing? I can give him an ult, but overall it's not the best to use Shen ult so defensively. Maybe I can catch the Yasuo now. No. Oh, he killed the Bard. Good job, Jinax.
Target marked.
Okay.
With balanced steps.
Yasuo could TP as well. Almost. I will TP back top. It's okay.
Immediately.
What an intense battle. I guess after I missed my taunt, it was bad. Oh. Intensifies.
Killing
I find them unworthy.
85 for ult. I mean, overall it was not so good. Now he has TP advantage as well. But I think I had legit kill pressure on him if I hit the taunt. But after missing the taunt. What he did was pretty good there. He was basically blocking my Q afterwards.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Our wills align.
He was basically blocking my Q with his W. That was well played from him. It's a good trick against Shen.
So I go.
40 for ult.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Syndra on the top. I do have a bit of MR against her.
An ally has been slain.
I didn't think she's faster than me, but she was. Oopsie. Ay ay ay. That was bad. Maybe I can ult Nunu. I'm up in 6.
Your turret
Although the Yasuo should have flash.
has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. I'll give the kill for the Nunu. I don't seem to be too in form in this game. This is. Okay, mid lane no flash, Yasuo no flash.
Enforced equilibrium.
I could actually flash stun someone. I'm 6 up. Once I see a good opportunity, I mean. Okay.
Without a sound.
Maybe just roam mid lane is good. This could actually work out here.
Immediately.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy double kill. You have slain an enemy.
Oh, oh, oh. Bard flashed. What? That still took me? Even though I had W active? Interesting.
Shut down.
It's probably because he had W on me as well. Armut did the same play in the ADC. I haven't seen. It happens sometimes, guys. Happens to the best. Alright, we got really wrecked in this fight overall. I'm not entirely sure how. Didn't look that bad, but so they just don't have flashes on basically anyone. Alright, I think I'll itemize for Warmox and then just get a Titanic Hydra or something.
Your turret has been destroyed.
W plus red buff, can be. But oh, you mean the red buff activated the W? That can be.
Our wills align.
I haven't thought about that. I don't know if it can activate the W though, can it? Since it's only activated by Q or auto.
An ally has been slain.
So I go.
Slain an enemy.
Oh no.
Shadows.
Chase him. He will try to outplay us. Oh, nice. I'll TP down there.
Press on.
That was an interesting fight. He got out of mana in the middle of it. And I missed my E. Interesting.
Immediately.
Is there some plant here? Yes, there is. Oh yeah, everyone ate it. No plant for me, I guess. Oh, this looks bad. I'll just take the farm.
My blade is at your service.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Cup Monster.
Slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I judged to be too low HP to do anything in this fight. I just backed off. It's probably the best decision. Oh, is the Ezreal coming for me? No. Maybe the Bard is. He looks like a typical Bard player who would try to kill me. He was dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, almost got the Bard. That's why actually I want to get Warmogs, because when I get solo HP I could regenerate, but I don't know, are they gonna get the National?
So I
I'm not sure if they have so much damage to one-shot it so fast. Oh, they don't have smite. They used smite on me. I mean, he used smite on the Nashor already. I guess we stopped the Nashor, that's already pretty good. So close. Oh no, that's the wrong target, Varus. Oh my god, they are all solo HP. It's looking a bit unlucky. So what actually kills me? Kha'Zix Syndra. Yeah, I mean in this fight everyone was hitting me for sure, so it's a bit hard to judge. I think we need to get ready for the Infernal Soul. Oops. Hey Pinunu. Wow. We are just so much weaker, I don't know why. Something is wrong. We just feel so weak. I'm not sure why. No sustain damage. I mean, we should actually have sustain damage with Varus and Jace.
An enemy is unstoppable.
I'm not too sure. Guess I just finish Warmogs
The shadows.
and then maybe hope to be able to build a Titanic Hydra. I don't know. I think I need Titanic Hydra because we are lacking damage so hard. Although I'm not sure if that will even help. No, we have to give up Nash. Maybe try Dragon.
With balanced steps.
There was a nice and healthy Yasuo ulti, yes. But I also don't understand how we didn't one-shot the Yasuo in the first place. We hit Taunt, Varus ulti. Oh no, he's dead.
An enemy is legendary. You have slain an enemy. Aced.
Syndra damage is quite high. Yeah, I guess we just have a poke comp versus something that is too much engaged, not sure. The problem is, even though we have the poke comp, it feels like the Ezreal Syndra can
Your turret has been destroyed.
out damage us anyways, because they are so fat.
Has been
Just
destroyed.
look at their items and their shutdown gold and everything. And now an Infernal Soul added to that. It's looking really bad. I'm gonna ult behind or TP behind or something. Point. Oh no, the Nunu got it. It's the worst person that could have gotten it. Unless he's capable of suddenly one-shotting everyone. I'm not sure.
An enemy is legendary.
Oh, Magi is such a broken item. I see it so often on mid laners nowadays, and it always gets to 25 stacks.
With honor.
So much snowball in there. No, not gonna follow that.
I find them worth it.
Syndra is level 16. Really need to one-shot the Syndra. It's actually the biggest problem here. Even bigger than Ezreal, I think, because she just one-shot. Oh no, he went into the inhib. The full AP Nunu went into the inhibitor. Am I gonna die here? Probably.
Enemy
Let's game. That is game, sadly. Well. That's a bit unlucky. Honor Gen X. Yeah, we just didn't have enough damage, I guess, in the end. We had a lot of tankiness, but just not enough damage. Yeah, they had the better team comp for sure. I think our team comp was not so well crafted. I would have liked a bit more engaged and in your face because I picked Shen so early in the rotation. We could have adjusted to it quite well, but we didn't really do it, so in the end it was not a good team comp overall, for sure. Right, I think we'll stop here though right now, so I will look to set up a raid somewhere. Actually, Blurzor is streaming. I think we'll send the raid towards Blurzor then. It's Hungarian challenger tier jungler in BDS right now, so that's a good call, I guess. Alright, thanks for watching then, and have a nice evening still. BDS Chachi. Have a nice evening still, and if you keep on watching Blurzor, then have fun. Bye bye.